Learn on TikTok. Recreate these amazing mini breakfast bakes by grabbing some bread, pushing it into a ramekin, filling it full of ham, dropping some eggs over the top, little bit of cheese and a bit of seasoning. Bake for 20 minutes and boom, there you have it. Mini breakfast bakes.
Cat hierarchy is simple. Whoever is placed higher is in charge. So if your cat's house is above your bed, they think they're in charge of you. If your cat's ever looking at you and then slowly closes their eyes while still making eye contact, that's their way of giving you a kiss. And if you do it back, they might just do it again. Believe it or not, but cats actually evolved the meow to communicate with us humans, and they don't use it with other groups of cats. And if they emphasize the O in meow, that means that something's urgent, they want something from you. If they emphasize the E, it's more pleasant, kind of like a greeting.
Yeah.
Just try it, please.
Huh? Fucking bottle in half.
Shit. What in the plumber's crack is going on here? This guy's got more tape than the New England Patriots. Cheaters. He's unclogging a toilet. Push. Push. Give it chest compressions. It went down. I'll be damned.
No better way to clog a toilet than paper towels. If you ever ran out of toilet paper and you use paper towels, you know damn well your toilet is about to get clogged. Let's go, baby. Oh, we're clogged. All right, that's how you clog a toilet, baby. And I don't want to hear one person talking about that doo-doo mark, okay? Your toilet's not perfect. I know y'all got doo-doo marks, too.
My damn toilet is hissing at me. Is there a snake in there, or is it pissed off that I purposely clogged it? I am so confused. I just want to say, if you're thinking about doing this at home, don't do it because it's taking a long time. Also, you run a high risk of getting pink eye. It ain't working like it. No! Oh! It's not. Oh, back up, Gucci, back up. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know what happened, baby. The damn toilet sprung a leak. I don't know where. I didn't.
This is bromine. It's chemically very similar to chlorine, except chlorine's a gas and bromine's a liquid. It also lets off a lot of nasty orange vapor, and this is why I sealed it in glass. Bromine's really dense, and it's more than 3 times as dense as water, and this makes its vapor really heavy. Bromine's notoriously difficult to store, and if I just put it all back into a bottle or something, it would damage everything around it. So I have to seal it again in a glass ampule that I made from a test tube.
Here's a breakdown of how I snuck up on my little puppy. After a lot of mayhem trying to get my puppy to play ball, I finally got a shot where he waited for me to leave the room and then ate the treat. Next, I moved him out of shot and then hid behind a piece of cardboard that I then pushed to the ground. In the edit, I started by going frame by frame, cutting myself, the cardboard, and the shadow it created out. This revealed the puppy lair beneath it, and I then lined up the timing of the 2 shots so the cardboard fell just as I left the room. As this piece of cardboard fell, it was overlapping the puppy. To remove this, I created one last mask around the puppy and brought that above the cardboard layer. Lastly, to stick an image of the background onto the cardboard, I started by tracking its position and rotation as it fell. Next, I cut a rectangle over where that cardboard layer was and froze it. All that was left to do was to pin this layer onto the cardboard using the tracking data we'd already recorded, and voila!
The quietest room in the world. It's called an anechoic chamber, and you can actually find it in the headquarters of Microsoft. Outside noise is firmly locked out, and any noise inside is stopped cold. It is said you can hear your own heartbeat, and the ringing in your ears becomes deafening. So be careful you don't go mad in.
So here's a breakdown of how I rolled a street marking into a toilet roll. To start, I filmed a shot where I took an empty roll of toilet paper and pushed it back. I tracked my eyeline along the marking as if I was watching the roll grow and then froze. My stepdad then ran in and placed a full roll in, and then I continued the motion through. Lastly, I took a bunch of different sized toilet rolls and rolled them along the line. In the edit, I started by cutting out the section where I froze, creating a continuous movement. I needed to fix the background as obviously when I froze, the entire background didn't. To do this, I went frame by frame cutting myself out and simply applied a freeze frame to the background layer so there were no harsh jumps. Now to make the toilet roll fill up, I used various shots of the different sized toilet rolls and cut them all out. I animated their scale as they rolled along the line and morphed their shapes into one another. Lastly, using the cloning tool, I painted out the sections of the white line after the toilet roll had lifted, as well as the other empty roll, and we have this.
So today was hot, and when I say hot, I don't mean warm, I mean hot, aka warmer than warm. And I just couldn't get myself to be productive, so I was like, okay, I'm lazy, nothing new here, but wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, there is another reason why I can't get anything done when it's hot. And guess what? Science says that as temperature goes up, productivity goes down. So tell that to your teacher or your boss and you wouldn't have to work. Don't thank me. Good luck.
Here's some elephant toothpaste. Oh! Wait. See, it doesn't look like it's gonna do much. Oh! Oh Oh my gosh.
Hey, you up?
You up?
Take you on to the brown while you still can.
Hey, you up?
And tell him, I got somewhere else to be. And I don't lose my head for nobody. Yeah, if you have to question, is he loyal to me? Well, then he's probably not, and you should probably leave. When you're young and you get your heart broken, and he leaves the scars open. When you can't believe it's over, that's when you get a little colder.
Crazy food facts. Over 2.5 billion McDonald's burgers are sold yearly. Food stickers are actually edible. At one point, chocolate was used as a form of currency. Cheese is the most stolen food in the world. 25% of hazelnuts in the world are used to make Nutella.
I'm putting her on blast. I'm putting grandma on blast. As y'all remember, my grandmother pretended to be dead when I walked in, you know. She's 93 and about gave me a freaking heart attack. Thought it was funny. Well, I get a phone call from Life Alert. Your grandmother hit her Life Alert. Is she okay? I said, I don't know. Call my parents. She lives with them. How do I know? What? So I'm worried. Now, she has done this before. She has hit her Life Alert in the past. Because when the ambulance comes, the guy's usually pretty dope, you know? And she's like, I just like seeing the cute guys and they're so strong. I said, Grams, you can't hit Life Alert just to see men. You have to pay for it after the first time. She's like, I got money. I can pay. I said, don't do it. People really need help. So I didn't know whether she was like in need or my parents not home and she's alone and hurt, fallen and can't get up. Or is she just trying to see some hotties? I don't know. So I call my grandmother. She's like, get off the phone. I'm waiting for the ambulance. I said, now, damn it. You can't do that. Well, there was nothing I could do because they were already on the way. I call her back in like 30 minutes. She's like, Allison, I am so disappointed. They were not cute at all. Now, you freaking know.
A pixel is made up of 3 subpixels, red, green, and blue. RGB, you may have heard that before. And this creates the illusion of different colors. By dimming and brightening different subpixels to different intensities, this screen can create the illusion of literally millions of different colors.
4 awful products that people are still obsessed with. Number 1, Mario Badescu facial sprays. You guys like love to show me you just like dousing your face in like chemicals and fragrance. And it's like, sure, Bethany, your skin might be good now, but when you look like a couch in like 10 to 15 years, can't relate. Number 2, paint remover. I mean witch hazel. Yeah, sorry about that, got confused. Basically, this is like gonna make your skin potentially feel good and like look good in the immediate, and then again, you're gonna look like a baked potato in like 5 to 10 years. Number 3, regret in a bottle, and I'm not talking about tequila. They're gonna be talking about Clean and Clear, which I got a lot of hate for this video, but guys, don't put this on your face. Please use CeraVe, Cetaphil, anything but this. And when the cult of Clean and Clear starts to hate me again, I'm ready. Number 4, teenage desperation, and I'm talking about Proactive because that is what it took for me to try and use this on my face. Did not go well. It was really a sad moment in my skincare history. Do not put this on your face. It's overpriced and fragranced and really bad for you.
It is box braid tutorial time with one of my braiding caps so you can see what I'm doing. 3-strand braid is what you need to know first. Yellow goes in the middle, red goes in the middle, then orange, then yellow, then red. This is your 3-strand, nothing to it. But you also need to know how to do a Dutch braid. Dutch means you go under. Yellow goes under, red goes under into the middle, then orange, then yellow. It's the same thing, 3-strand, but everything goes under. To do a box braid is you combine the two and then you do it simultaneously, which means yellow gets split in half, bam. It goes above and under orange, and then red gets split in half, bam. It goes above and under yellow. Orange gets split in half, bam. It goes above and under orange, yellow, red. It goes under and above red. Then yellow gets split in half, bam. So you do this over and over until you run out of hair, and then you get this gorgeous, gorgeous 3D box.
I'm gonna show you guys the easiest pulled pork recipe. Add 150 milliliters of apple juice to a slow cooker with 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 250 milliliters of ketchup, a good splash of Worcestershire sauce, 150 milliliters of barbecue sauce, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, and 1 tablespoon of mustard powder. 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar. Then just give this a good mix together. Then you want to go in with 2 sliced onions. Then just go in with your pork shoulder. Mine is about 750 grams in total. Now finally, you just want to add enough cold water so that the meat is half covered. Put the lid on. Then we're just going to put the slow cooker onto high for 1 hour. Then we're going to turn it down to low for a further 6 hours or until it's tender enough to pull apart. Probably also going to want to flip it halfway through. And your meat should pull apart really easily just like this. Then you just want to shred up all your meat. To be completely honest with you, the easiest way of doing that is whisk it really lightly. Just get yourself some nice bread rolls. I actually made these ones fresh. Fill it up with some pulled pork, and that's how you make a beautiful barbecue pulled pork bun. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, he's coming. Oh god, he's coming. Oh god. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh god, I see his head. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so scared. Oh god, he's coming. He's gonna do it.
Some mascaras have 2 sides, a black and a white one, which is a primer. If you're like me, then you almost never use it.
Who has time for this?
Instead of throwing away these white mascaras, you can actually use them to create amazing colored mascaras. That's right, how cool are these? All you need is an eyeshadow in whatever color you like. I chose blue because blue is my favorite color. Scrape some of that pigment on a piece of paper. Now I can pour the eyeshadow into the mascara tube. You really don't need much eyeshadow to color up your mascara, so don't worry about wasting it. There we go, our blue mascara is all ready to use. See how pretty it looks, and it works amazing. I also made another mascara using purple shadow. These colored mascaras are perfect for parties. This DIY life hack is so quick and easy, plus it's really fun to make, and your lashes will be slaying. Love it!
I feel like it's rude if I just ignore this whole pancake cereal trend that's going on right now, so we're gonna make it. To a bowl, add 100 grams of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, about 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Go in with 1 egg, and then you want about 150 milliliters of milk, or just enough milk until you've got a nice thick batter. Just give it a really good mix. Now I'm just gonna put the Ziploc bag inside like a smaller bowl, just so the bag holds its shape, and pour the pancake mixture into the Ziploc bag. And we're gonna make a little hole so we can easily pour out the dough. But if you have like a squeezy bottle, that would be perfect. Just get some butter or oil or something and just grease your pan. Just go really careful if you're using a Ziploc bag. If you squeeze too hard, it'll like burst open. I'm really not looking forward to flipping all of these. They're literally so cute, I can't. So I've got my little pancake babies. I'm just gonna add a little knob of butter and some maple syrup. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, that's pretty good. Was it worth the effort? Probably not. But if you're bored in quarantine, gives you something to do.
If this were the actual size of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, then that would be the actual size of the sun. By the way, on this scale, Pluto would be the size of a plum. I'm just saying.